Welcome, dear friends. Here we are with another Learning with Emmanuel series. A couple of times a week, we come here and we read and we reflect on one of the messages from the Spirit, Emmanuel, through the mediumship of Francisco Candido Xavier. And this message is from the book Patience. It's message 16 that goes really well with the previous message, 15, which was about conquering peace, building peace. This message is titled Go in Peace. Who does not need, right, friends, peace in today's time? We all want a peaceful world. We are all tired of everything that is happening around us that is very um, disruptive to the planetary transition. And in these times of planetary transition, we have tribulations, turmoils, and that is exactly what Emmanuel is going to bring to our attention today. So he's going to start this message by saying, despite the turmoil that marks the world, remember that you can follow your own path, remaining in peace. So here, with this first phrase, he's teaching us we need to build peace with our actions, with our thoughts, to remain in peace no matter what's going on around us. Of course, we are going to study, we're going to listen, we're going to observe what is happening without being contaminated by the turmoils around us. How many in this world we know who are peaceful, and then the outside world doesn't have the effect of taking their peace away, right? So he continues. Go with serenity and courage, meeting the duties that fall to you. So the question is, what are the duties that what are the responsibilities that God put you in charge of? What are the things in your life that you're responsible for? You are first and foremost responsible for taking care of your physical body, which is your first, right, interaction with the physical realm. So we take care of the physical to have a good life, a productive life, to be good instruments of God, because we are in a physical world. We start with our thoughts, our feelings, our actions in the world. Next, we are responsible for family, friends, work, community, volunteer, Spiritist center, religious institution, right? The world, ultimately, some of us have greater duties with the community. Let's think this through. You are the CEO of your house, you're CEO of your physical body. Then there are others who are CEOs of or responsible for community, let's say mayors, governors, presidents, right? So they have more responsibility. They need to meet the duties that fall to them. Whatever you are in the world, you have a duty. You are important. So he continues. You may notice the complaints of those who give in to despair, right? Oh, this is all lost. There's nothing we can do. But he says no. And from the margins of the path that life forces you to tread, invitations to disturbance arise, born of the many companions who embrace pessimism and disbelief. So he's here telling us there will be encountering different spirits and different souls, right? Incarnate and discarnate beings who will lead us into disturbances. Invitations to disturbance will arise. So we need to be watchful and pray for inspiration, pray for courage to remain peaceful. He says, remain in peace and continue to show kindness to everyone. He doesn't say show kindness to just the ones we like, just the ones who look like us. He says to everyone. So every single being, the 8 billion incarnates and the many more discarnate friends we have are all humans in the human kingdom, the humanity of the universe. We just happen to be incarnated on the earth. Continue to show kindness, right? You may notice, let me see if you can see, behind me, I have this Be Kind sign. And that sign was started back in 2016-17 by an artist in Richmond, Virginia. This sign can be found all over the world now. And it's a reminder to be kind. We don't know what people are going through. People don't know what we're going through. So kindness needs to be shown to everyone. He says, there's no one without a message to convey. So the same way, what are the duties that fall to you? What is the message do you want to convey to others, right? What are the things that you are passing along that are models of someone else? So that's what he's going to say. Thinking or speaking, communicate tranquility and security to those who listen to you. Another very important teaching. When thinking or speaking, so you can communicate even without uttering a word. There are beings in this planet who don't have speech, right? There are many humans who come and they don't speak like you and I. Others are deaf, others are blind, others are limited in their mobility. So even when they are thinking, even if they're not saying words like I do, maybe they're communicating through Braille, they're writing, maybe they're communicating through sign language, right? But he says thinking or speaking. So even when we think, we can think peaceful thoughts. Communicate tranquility to those and security. So when we are certain of our faith, when we know we are immortal spirits, when we know we are incarnated on the earth, there are tribulations and trials, reincarnatory plans, things we have to address with one another, then I have faith that everything happens for a reason, that God is taking care of every one of us. Then I can pass that security on to others, but only if it's safe and secure inside of myself. Very important. He says, do not feel superior. There's nobody in this earth that is superior to another. The only superior being that's ever been here is Christ. And he continues to govern us from the highest spheres where he is. The evolutionary path belongs to everyone. Many accompany you in the rigor, like in the back. Many are following us, others will take the lead. So there's always someone ahead of us in moral development, and someone who is going to trail us. So they are model to us, as Christ was our model. And we today, even as imperfect spirits, we are model to someone who is even in the lowest rungs of moral development. But that does not make us superior to anybody. Stay in your proper place, acting and serving. Not idle, acting well, serving others. He's not saying just me, mine, my things, my travel, my Instagram. He's saying serving others. There are a lot of needs in the world that you and I, in the duties that you default to your plan, your reincarnatory plan, there are beings you can help with. He says, take care with dedication for the good of those who the Lord has entrusted to you. So there will be beings that are directly entrusted to you. If you're a teacher, those beings that you teach every day are entrusted to you in their education. If you are a parent, there are beings entrusted to you. If you're a co-worker and you are a supervisor, there are beings entrusted to you in different modalities of life. But he says, if one day your loved ones cease to leave your company, so they leave, do not lament. So they might be on that phase where you are evolving, but they are unable to follow you, so they're going to follow their own path. He says, each and out of ones at certain times in our lives, each one of us is called to follow different paths. So do not cultivate excessive attachment. So today, our loved ones in blood-related ties are these ones we have. In other lives, there might have been others. In future lives, we may not come all together, even though we tend to come in similar families with similar spirits, because we continue to repeat the same mistakes. So in future lives, we will be redressing the mistakes and paying our debtors, right? Our creditors. And what else do we do? He says, serve by loving, and love without holding yourself back, yourself or others back. So we just love. We don't expect return. We don't expect to be thanked for. We just do because we love those folks. Help your fellow humans as much as you can so that you not lack the help of others when you need it. Imagine, friends. Like there's a song that says, imagine there's, you know, imagine if every day we woke up trying to help others. We didn't think about our own needs. We thought about the needs of others. We will all have our needs met, but the world will be so different. Because each and every day, as we see in the Spiritist literature, the good spirits are working and helping us, serving God. They're asking God, how can I serve you? How can I serve you? How can I be of service? That should be our mantra everywhere we go. Our mantra is, how can I be of service to you, God? How can I be a good vessel to your work in this planet? He says, continuing peace on the path that life has traced you. So you have your path. You have your reincarnatory plan. You have the spirits around you whose influence you receive, who you are influencing, the duties that fall on your purview. And he says, in the certainty that despite all the worries to which life subjects us to, the world is a divine creation. So God created the world, given over to human service. So he gave us the world not to conquer, not to take over, but to serve, to human serve, to serve our beings in the lower kingdoms, the other kingdoms of life, and to serve one another. That within one's heart, within your heart, within my heart, the heart of our loved ones, working and serving in peace, anyone can be happy. So the happiness is not of this world, because the happiness can be achieved inside of our own hearts through service and love of others. And last but not least, because this gonna go air firstly in the morning, he says, get up each day. Do the best you can. Work and serve. So that's the message for today. Get up each day. Do the best you can. Work and serve. And that's it, friends, for today. This is the message 16 from the book Patience by Emmanuel. God willing, I'll be back with you next week with another study in our Learning with Emmanuel series. Take care. Bye-bye.